the physical reflect what you are, where? In the spiritual side of it. There's something that is very obvious these days, that's very rampant these days about young people. Yes, any idea? On the physical, dress code and so on. Yes, anyone? Feel free, no penalties here. What are the things that your friends do, their dress code, their hairstyle and so on, that you want to copy? Yes, sir? Sagging. Okay, sagging. Very good. Any other one?
Plaiting their hair.
Hair plaiting. Yes, any other one? Yes. Painting. Yes, that's the other one. Tattoo. Good.
Yes, sir.
Earring. Good. You have said so much. 4 or 5 things. Now, let's start with sagging. Do you know the history of sagging? What's the history? Prisoners. Good. So, automatically, when you sag your trouser, it means that you are an ex-convict. That's the meaning. So, if I see you sagging your trouser, that guy went to prison once or twice. Because the prisoners didn't have belts to wear on their trousers. So it was not going down. So when they came out, they thought it was fancy. And they began. So, hair plaiting. Why are you going to do what is not yours when you can give yourself a good haircut and look beautiful? There's somebody's haircut I'm looking for. Skin complete is good. This guy's hair is good. Just that something is wrong with it somehow. This guy's hair is clean. Someone's hair is good. It's straight. Now, when you go to plait your hair, 2 things are involved. Number 1, the texture of the male scalp cannot carry that pressure. The texture of the female scalp can carry that pressure. So what you are doing is that gently you are causing yourself skin cancer. Because as you pull the hair to plaits, you are dragging it out of the pole, the pores, and gradually you start having wound. Over time, you say skin cancer. The devil has come. It's not the devil. And you cause it. Number 3, piercing. Who knows the history of piercing the ear or wearing earrings? Slaves. Good. In the Old Testament, the difference between a freeborn and a slave was by seeing their ear or their hands or their legs. So when you pierce your ear, it means that in your father's house you are a slave. Or in your community, you are a slave. Sorry, I didn't write anything down because we need to talk heart to heart. Okay? So when you pierce your ear, some men don't pierce 2-3 places in one ear. Looking like Lucifer. No, not even Lucifer. Lucifer is a very beautiful person. Was a beautiful creature. Looking like Is this what risky? Bobrisky is a he. I mean a she. So please don't go to piercing your ear. Number 4 is what again? Painting. Now, if God wanted your hair to be that color, we would have made it that way. So my father would say that when a man plaits your hair or put dye or you put in that color, you are asking God the question, why did you make me this way? And you don't have that audacity to ask God such a question. So when you leave your hair the way it is, you trim it, you shave, look good, then you're good to go. There's something I tell ladies, I'll just tell you, not say you know. How many of us like eating food that is not covered? How many of us? Okay, good. So when you go after emotional now, the ladies with skimpy dresses, it means you like eating food that is not covered. Are we together?
Yes.
Because a covered food still has its quality and respect. Okay, so I'm done with the physical part. Now the emotional part. How many of us here have girlfriends? Good. Now this is a problem. We have so much abused that word that when you hear girlfriend, you think it's your bedmate. A girlfriend is a friend who is what? A girl. That's the truth. Now, when I don't ask deeper, how many of us are into relationship with
A girl.
no, with benefits? How many of us? I know some people here that have done that. Now, there is something my father taught me once as a child. He said, as a person, God paints us with beauty and handsomeness. At the point you misbehave, the oil of protection on your face is wiped off and you are exposed to danger. As a person, as a young person, God rubs you with an oil. As soon as you misbehave sexually, that oil of protection, that oil that makes your face to be sparkling, is wiped off. You start looking like a caricature. In your eyes, you are still a fine boy. But in the spiritual, you are what? Caricature. That's one. In the world today, in the religion today, I have seen a young boy of 18 driving GLS. GLE. Sorry, I didn't know cars name.
Yes.
And the question is, how manage? I was walking past one street some 3-4 years ago, and I saw a banner, Association of Yahoo Mothers. In addition here. Is it bad to be wealthy? Is it bad to be wealthy? Is it good to have money? Are you sure? Is it good to love money? No, yes. You said no, yes. Okay, now, this is the truth, the bitter truth. With the economy of things in this world, with the way things are, you might be forced to do what is not right because you want to measure up with your friends. The way things are in this world, how many of you have zip Gary morning, afternoon, night? No, not because we want to zip the Gary. Wait. There are different things. I don't mean there is food in the house. I just feel like zipping Gary, maybe with milk, water, sugar, granola. I mean, you wake up in the morning, all you have in the house, home and abroad, is a cup of Gary. And then, while you want to go and take a shower, you put half a cup in your plate, put plenty water, cover it. And then, by the time you come back, you don't sweat. And then you With no salt, too. Good. Now, when you pass through that kind of situation for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and then your shoe is eating alignments. You know here, you don't chop the bend. And then when you're walking like this. Not because your leg is not good, but because the shoe is not well. When you pass through that, the truth is that you might be forced to do something in order to salvage the situation. But let me shock you. When you want to salvage that situation, ask yourself 2 questions. Number 1, is it the right thing to do? That is it legit? Number 2, will I be able to stand firm and give account of that? The movie we're watching has 10 tips to go away from temptation. And I'll mention the first 6 that we all watch. Number 1, know your enemies. The reason why most times we fall victim of temptation or things we naturally don't want to do is because 1, we doubt our abilities. E.G. White said that God has deposited in us the best treasuries that life has ever seen. Each of us seated here, we are gold that should be mined. The ideas in your head is such that can bring a total revolution in this world. But what happens is that most times we think, is it possible? I am from a poor family. I don't have a first degree yet. I've never eaten this morning. Is it possible? Doubt. Number 2, self-pity. You pity yourself wrongly, not because you are giving yourself encouragement. Self-pity means that you sit down somewhere. I said, what? All that and that now. Let me stay here. Like the servant that was given 1 talent. He just kept it there having self-pity. The master didn't read from where he sowed. So why would I go and multiply the money? But in each of us, there are treasures that if you activate, you will shock yourself. You will. You will. Do you know the origin of iPhone? I was told that iPhone came as a class project for students in, I think, Japan or maybe China.
Japan.
Wherever it was. A class work. So a young child sat down and was fiddling with assignments in electronics, and iPhone was born. And the cost of manufacturing iPhone is, I think, $20 or less. But an iPhone is sold for $1,000 in the US. Okay. And in Nigeria, it's a lot of land. So, self-pity. Number 2, know your triggers. That means the things that will make you to sit down and start planning or start thinking of wrong ideas. Know those things. Those things. For example, during break time in school for our friends, you see your friends going to the food stand, go and buy moi, biscuit, like azobo, like casera, and so on. And then you even share to others. And then you're asking yourself, when we also be a big boy. And then you go home. Mommy puts money in a purse. You crawl. You go and steal the money because when we see a big boy in school, it is not correct. Know your triggers. It is so bad that sometimes we don't even use our senses. We use our emotions. And at the point in time you use your emotion and forget your brain, you are running into a heavy risk. So know those things that triggers you into those actions. Number 3, stop the temptation at your door. The door of your heart is where?
Your mind.
Your mind. So as it is coming, as it is breathing itself, do what? Tell yourself openly and loudly, I will not do it. Let me give you a story in 2 minutes. Born into a Christian family, Seventh-day Adventist. My father, first member of the church for more than 20 years, my dad for more than 25 years. My mother, a deaconess in church, a very active church member. I was very active as a young person, went to all manner of youth camps, congresses, and so on. But when I gained admission into the University of Calabar, for the sake of power and fame, I became a cultist. I didn't join the arts, I didn't join Buccaneers, I didn't join pirates. I was what we call one-man squad. At the age of 19, I could summon all the capos in school for a meeting. But then every Sabbath, I'll carry a pamphlet. There is a place for you. The very first major revolt in school that the visits office was burnt down, the visits cards were burnt down, I was running it. And by the way, that's why I didn't finish my program as a medical student. Power, fame is dangerous. At the end of it, I didn't finish school. I ran away from Calabar as a criminal. I was in my room. When I heard sounds coming, I knew that it was time. I had to climb to the roof, to the manhole, stand in between the block. You know, you have room here, room here. The block here. I stood on that block up. They came, scattered everything in my house. Everything in the house was scattered. And when they left that night, I waited till 11:40 something p.m. And I dressed like a madman out of the compound. Jumping fence. And I left Calabar, never to return until after 18 years. The very first time I went to Calabar was just last year, August, when I went for my field trip. So be careful. Because the things you think will give you fame and power will kill you. I hope that story makes sense to someone's ears. So when it comes, stop it at the door of your heart by saying it loud. I will not. But finally say, Jesus, please do what? Help me. Because on your own power, you cannot. See, I'm very blunt now. If a girl comes to you, I don't know how many of us have felt it before. A girl comes to you willingly, and then please have sex with me. Continue to hold me. I'm not kidding now. Continue to hold me. Before you even know it, she's already trying to rob you, rub your head, trying to tell you off. All those sweet things. In fact, you don't come and say, go and say, this go back for you. Just to entice you. And when we are talking, she sits like this, opening her legs. And most times, these girls don't wear underwear. it's truth. Let me tell you what Professor Awude said once. I'm sure he has forgotten that. He told my friend, and my friend came to us at home. Odwak, he told me when a guy comes, imagine the odor of the toilet. Pit toilet. Imagine the odor of the pit toilet. Perceive it in your nose. Tell the girl, I will not. Are we together? That's it. So when temptation comes to the door of your heart, tell yourself openly and loudly, do what? I will not. And what again? God, do what? Help me. The difference between good and bad is as tiny as a rope. It's as tiny as a rope. Not tiny. So it takes between a slip of a second for you to fall into temptation or to resist it. And the good thing is that, or the bad thing is that, maybe you fall into that sin, your eye don't clear up. And it doesn't make sense to you again. You say, wait to. This no. Don't mess up. It does not return what has been done. So please, my friends, please resist it. The Bible says, resist the devil, and you do what? You flee. And speaking mostly for our adults here, our big brothers. These days, it's only about those who are big. I watched a video on Facebook 2 years ago, I think so, in a primary school during end of term party. Children of up to 6, 7 making out, dancing erotic dances, and their parents were doing what? Watching them. These days, babies are not born with blank brain. I said, they have things in their head. But sometimes a child is born talking like an old person. I just returned from a trip, and my brother's daughter, she is 2.5. She will press my phone and say she was born with the phone. Where did she bring it from? So please, let us be careful. Number 4, they are temporal, like I already said. Immediately you jump into it, bam, your eyes don't clear. And you are in for it. Number 5, what should you do? Surrender. Not to the temptation, but to who? God. To God. Without being proud, I would say that since I was born till tomorrow morning, I have not smoked, I have not drunk, I don't womanize. In the midst of cultists, I have faced, in fact, I think I have smoked. You know why I said so? There's a Sarah said that side street smoke is more dangerous than other smoke itself. I have smoked enough through that way. But the truth is, if you know who you are, these things will not make sense to you. It won't make sense to you. Finally, number 6, benefit of temptation. It makes you stronger. If you're able to overcome in one, next week you overcome another. It becomes a habit to you. You just become there. I used to be very hot tempered. I'm a stammerer, not by birth. But I was trying to mimic my house help as a child. So I ended up having worse traveling than her. So in my JS3, I came back home very hungry. So I got home, there was food. My younger sister ate my food. And she's in back home. So I asked, where's my food? Someone said she ate the food. One slap was enough conviction. And she dropped and passed out. And I went to my room, took my boots, went to play ball. That's how bad it was. So when I came back, my dad being a retired army captain, what's that? What are you saying? Don't use that F word. It's not for you. And the story is for another day. But that had to toughen me up because, sometimes it's not by beating a child. Sometimes my father will look at you straight into your eyes. You feel peaceful for clothes. But that eye is going to is worse than him beating you. You don't know what's in his mind. My friends, the truth is this. Whatever you and I are doing, what we are doing, we need to know that we are special. And because you are special, you don't allow these things in him says these earthly pleasures, nothing between. These earthly pleasures will do what? Will pass away or fade away. Don't allow these things to push you to a lifetime of regret. Because regret leads to depression. And depression, if not well handled, leads to what? Suicide. May God help us in Jesus' name. Amen. Any question? One. For today. One, just one for this evening. Yes, anybody? Yeah, you have a question? Ask. You? Yes. Ask. No matter what they will say, ask the question. No question? Okay. So,
can I ask on that?
Alright, sir.
It's with regards to sexual urges. When we talk about taming the urges, oftentimes people think about it from the sexual perspective, but what we are trying to do is to look at other parts of life that can entice you. Those are also areas that can make you interested in it. But in this present time where you turn left to turn right, it is there. Specifically, the sexual attractment. Is it TV? Is it advertisements? They want to even sell Milo to you. They are using the lady who is half dressed. On the streets, you see them all over. There is no way you turn to you. So, how can we be very mindful? Because except we want to be walking around with our eyes closed or with our ears closed, basically, because even the music some of us listen to, we also have it there in the lyrics. So how can we be very, very careful, so to say, to ensure that we are not lured by this thing? Because the more we listen to them, the more we see them, it triggers something that is biological in us to want to think or act in that direction. How can we be more, if there's anything like that, to be very, very careful so that we don't fall into some of those temptations?
I'm going to look for a Bible text, but I can't get it now. And the truth is this. If I check some of our phones, what I will see inside can raise the dead. Someone said, repetition deepens impression. I said again, repetition deepens what? Impression. If you keep playing a certain kind of movie in your phone with erotic scenes, when you keep playing certain songs in your phone with erotic lyrics, in less than 2 months, you want to put that into practice. I'm a music scholar. Music therapy. What you put into your ear affects your brain. So, I am mindful of what I watch, even on TV. I am mindful of what I listen to as music. In fact, in this phone, you don't see any single song here. Not because I don't want them, but because I am mindful of what goes into my system. Every song has its use. But when it has to do with what I plug my ears always at night or at daytime to listen to, or what I watch, I don't try it. Most of you here have fought because someone spoke ill of your idol in music. Davido, Whiskey, Bonaba, a boy, James, and so on. And the one that didn't even know you. Like Chelsea, when you Arsenal, they don't even know that you exist. And you're here fighting and killing yourself, going hungry. So I would say, be careful of what you see, because the doorway to your heart is what? Do you know why the ear is like this? It's like the heart. I mean, the ear, the shape of the ear is like the heart. What goes in here stays in your mind. And when that stays in your mind, it multiplies. And your head, you want to play it. The man, you and I, we have two brains. We have this one and this one. When this one is active, this one sleeps. When this one is active, this one sleeps. That's why when you go for programs, even burials, people are crying. But when you see a woman whose legs are open, the eye turns. This one is asleep. This one is active. That's it. So be careful of what you watch. Be careful of what you read. Be careful of what you listen to. Because these things, drop by drop, is sinking in your mind. And someday, it will grow and play back and you want to put it into practice. And then, you say, 2 minutes, don't finish, your eyes are open. God, why? It's not God, it's not you. It's not the devil himself, it is you. So thank you. We'll continue tomorrow. If you have questions, just put them down, and then tomorrow evening, we'll talk more again.
Thank you very much, sir. Let's